Why are some foundations in the U.S. starting to move away from concrete? On certain roads, parking lots, and light construction sites, workers begin by laying a folded plastic grid directly onto the ground. Once expanded, it forms a three-dimensional honeycomb structure. Gravel is poured in, then compacted. At first glance, it looks like they're just filling the ground. But this system was never meant to make the surface harder. Traditional foundations follow a simple idea. Use heavier, stronger materials to push loads straight downward. When force concentrates, cracking and settlement begin. This honeycomb grid takes a different approach. It doesn't try to resist the load. It redistributes it. Each cell doesn't work alone. They interlock, forming a continuous load-bearing layer. When weight is applied, the force doesn't travel straight down. It spreads sideways through the structure across a much wider area. That's why, counterintuitively, the softer the ground, the better this system performs. In sand, silt, or muddy soil, the grid and gravel work together to prevent localized failure. Of course, this doesn't replace every concrete foundation. Heavy buildings still require deep structural support, but in the right situations, it solves a different engineering problem. Not by adding strength, but by controlling how force moves. In engineering, that's often the smarter solution. If it were you, would you trust this kind of foundation?